Hello? I think it's that time to actually get making some content for you guys. I'd say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Don't know where anyone's from. I think. Yeah, let's get cracking because we've only got an hour and 18 minutes, I think, before one of the creatures that I want to obtain is gonna disappear until tomorrow. So I think initially here, it's August, so we've got some new creatures to catch. I caught this morning the migratory locust, rice grasshopper, and one of the cicadas here, walker cicada. Hey, Nino. Lovely to see you. Do you catch the video earlier? It wasn't the longest thing in the world, but it'll do for now. We're on a content grind, I think. I've literally run out of things to put into videos. So I actually need to do more recording, so these streams are definitely going to be posted, cut up, and edited very nicely, hopefully. Jump into here. Cool. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, I've just caught the 3 new critters this morning. And we haven't caught the fish yet, so there are 3 fish that I'm after. We have the ray, I believe, is in that point right there. There is a moray eel to go there. And there's someone from the river, I believe. Soft-shelled turtle. I think they're available now. And then, of course, in the thumbnail, I should have looked, shouldn't I? I think it's one of, well, it's going to be one of these, the flatworm. So. Last night, yeah, did I get the flea last night? I only got the 2 on stream. So, 9 out of 10, and yeah, very sadly, apparently, according to Nukopedia, when KK is on the island, they don't spawn. So, a little bit sad, but it is what it is. So, let's, speaking of KK, it's time to go and have a listen to what he's got cooking up for us. I mean, I would love to prove myself wrong right now. Is there a flea? No. Alright. Does he have anything good for us? Good old KK swing. Yeah, no flea hunt. So, well, I mean, we've got pretty much 3 months until the flea disappears for 5 months, so. I'm not so worried after last night's performance. It seems like we can get hold of them pretty quickly. There's nothing like being serenaded by KK Slider. Hey, hey, Chloe. How are you? All good? Happy Saturday, everyone. You know, while KK is doing his thing here, I have a plan to stream Pokemon. I don't know when. Very soon, because I caught my sister playing it, and, well, being the younger sibling, I think I have to show my dominance, but I think it'd be more fun if I made, you know, a fresh account, fresh save file, and kind of speed run through the game, and hopefully whoop some at the end of it. Turning down the volume? Yeah, that's a good idea, because normally with KK, on every Saturday, basically throughout this entire challenge of obtaining all Nookmiles achievements, I usually initiate the music and then put the headset down, go make a drink or something, come back and it's all done. Will I stream Pokemon? Absolutely. It's going to be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Very nostalgic for me because Pokemon Diamond was my first Pokemon game. Have you guys played any Pokemon games? If you say like your first game was Fire Red, that's going to date you, by the way. I don't know what Colton's looking at, but that's cool. Probably looking at the fleas that I caught off him last night. Alright, let's go chuck this in the jukebox and hopefully catch some fishies. Gen 4 just hits different, I swear. Even the remake, it had so many complaints, and there's a couple of things that are a bit interesting, like the friendship. But I think, I don't know, the vibes of it, it's just amazing. So chill. Right. Oh, I need fish. And you're gonna see live the whole looking away, closing eyes technique. That is the technique. I'm just gonna read chat. Of course, Seabass. Game Boy SP, wow, yeah. That's a big throwback. Do you know, that's really interesting that you say you named all of your Pokemon, because I don't know why, I just can't seem to ever want to give my Pokemon nicknames. I've tried to in the past and it just doesn't sit right. You suck, suckerfish. I'm watching my volume mixer very closely. The dog is barking downstairs. You may have caught I've edited in some on-screen woofs when the mic has picked him up before. Yeah, you know, I feel you there. I play Pokemon occasionally, but I find myself enjoying watching it rather than playing it. It's one of those chill, cozy games, even though it's things battling each other. You know, I might have to go to the other beach, you know. This one is not giving me anything. Let's go. Oh, that's a fun crossover, naming Pikachu Static. Yeah. And then you have Static with the ability Static, right? Is it me, or are, like, the fish just refusing to spawn? Where are they? I really don't want to have to go get baits. I don't even know if I have any. Oh dear. I don't appear to have any fishing bait. That's medicine. Okay. We're running this evening. Then we're going to do the old hotel reset trick. That's actually the only, in my opinion, good thing about the hotel, is that you can force respawn everything on the pier. Again, with fishing in this game, like having to look away or close your eyes, I always found the sea, just the sound of it, would mess me up sometimes. How crazy is that? It's a major skill issue. Nope. So I believe I need sea bass size fish for the ray. The moray eel is an eel. And I've already forgotten. Oh, soft-shell turtle. That's black bass size, I believe. So in the river. So I guess we could actually do a route for that. Let's have a look here. So soft-shell turtle comes out after 4 p.m. and the ray disappears at 9 p.m. Okay, so we have a good loop I can do. Basically the same loop I did when I was catching 5,000 fish. PTSD is visiting me. Oh, fishing with visuals that's brave. Especially with some of those faster fishies. Okay. Come on. I nearly missed that. Never mind. You have a whole month to catch a sea bass when it bites down. Fishing stream. You know, I really wasn't actually going to stream the catching fish because, well, July's fish, so the Napoleon fish, sweet fish, a couple others like that. I caught them all in about 15 minutes. But I feel like I'm going to be here for about an hour just trying to catch one of them that I need to do. Like, I don't need that. Go away. I think this might be a Dorado or an arowana. I hate more volume. I was incredibly wrong. It's always good. I need a reference check, it's been a while. So what fish do you guys struggle with the most? That was a medium, by the way. I found historically that it's always been in the sea that I've had an issue, never river fish. Apart from the snapping turtle this year, that was crazy. Oh, and the cliff-top fish as well. Yeah, golden trout was... No, the golden trout was fine, it was the char. Yeah, that was an interesting evening. A mixture of emotions. That's a medium too. I Come on, fishies. I don't need that. Each fish I catch, like, this little pain in my heart. You know, I caught 5,000 of these things already, just for one measly achievement. And I'm here fishing still. Oh, he's still stuck on the mahi-mahi. Yeah, that's a tough one. I was actually quite nervous about that one, and I think it only took me about... I say only, but it took me 80 fish, or 80 bait. I think that was probably about 15 to 20 of that shadow size that I caught. Ow. You're two in the sea, come on. You know, I might actually end up having to go to a Nook Miles Island for this. You know, it was quite bittersweet with the mention of CJ in chat. the amount of trips I had to do to CJ to sell all of the fish that I saved from angling for perfection. I knew I was going to do that. You can't laugh unless you actually have Castmaster completed. You can't laugh. The fish in OBS, I'm literally watching OBS right now, the recording software, versus my monitor. The fish look way smaller on that screen. Like, that looked like a medium. So if you see me looking over here, I'm actually looking at the monitor. That's where the game is playing. Okay. Alright, so we've done 15 minutes of fishing. Or, like, 12 minutes. With 0 goodies. I'm happy. Nope. You guys just chilling on Saturday evenings? Having some cozy Animal Crossing and chill evening? So if this goes to plan, I'm gonna be sweating soon. Come on. Be good. Yes! Wow, I just had a wave of nostalgia from Animal Crossing City Folk / Let's Go to the City. Catching the ray in that game was very... like a big event to me. That's how I remember it. Okay, so, one down. I hope I'm sufficiently keeping you company there, Chloe. That might be what I need. Come on. Back to back. I don't need money. I'll take 10k, but I don't need it. I don't know. Me saying that is gonna be like, hello, bell giveaway? Maybe. So I need an eel and the soft-shelled turtle before I don my wetsuit and go diving. I should have included like a checklist on screen. Medium. Go away. Bye-bye. Any's? These eel. Yeah, I found eels to be, like, annoyingly rare in this game. And when you need the moray eel, it's like, hey, have a ribbon eel. It's worthless. You know, I'll continue fishing until this inventory fills up with things, and then I think we will go to a Nook Miles Island, or I could even try the Cap'n Island. I've not been there today yet, so fingers will be crossed. And hopefully if it's a Cap'n Tour Island, it doesn't give me like the wrong season. Nope. You know, I just remembered someone commented earlier on the video I posted today. I should put bushes next to all of the rocks to, you know, stop me digging all the time. I've known that trick since, you know, the day someone thought of it. And I just didn't do it. And I never crossed my mind of, hey, I should probably do this. But I doubt I have any bush starts. I could put fencing down. Bushes are prettier though, aren't they? What's in here? Hybrids and stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's just put some hedge. Yeah, let's be all like decoratey. Huh. Yeah. Whoops. Go on then. Okay. Let's resume with the fishing. Medium. Don't need it. Bug. Go away. Maybe? I can't tell. Gimme, gimme. Shame. As we do some yoga, the fish will come. I just realized one of my lights, which is over this side, is very, very, very dim. Yeah. There we go. I've got a nice red hue on myself now. I was also hoping while I was stood there doing that, that fish would start spawning in the sea, and my plan did not work. Did, like, someone spill oil in the sea or something? Why is there no fish? It's just an eel that I need now. And the soft-shell turtle. Right, so I'm more concerned about the turtle, to be honest, because I tend to just forget about the river fish. Three? What? That noise triggers me. Fine. If this is another arowana, like, I'm gonna go do 5 press-ups. Okay. I'm really happy I don't have to get up now. I think that's a medium, but we'll see. We'll see. It was. Fish, please. I mean, it's not an eel, but if it's a ray, I'll take it. Cool. I will save all of the sea bass, and I will cook them. I'll gladly take a shark, though. I think that's going to be a sucker fish. I was wrong. That's good. Yes. So let's tally it up real quick. I believe Arapaima is a 10k, but that's 40, that's 55,000. Add 1.5 times that if well, I will sell those to CJ because why not? Come on, soft shield. I need you. If I have the same experience with both turtles, that's unlucky. I think I caught 75 black bass in one day on my way to 5,000 fish. I don't need to catch more of them. It's medium. Let's snag a turtle right in front of Zoe. Yay! I don't think there's any cooking recipes with black bass in them either, so I can't even cook them. Just... Come on. Right, I'm gonna see if I can post these in the bin. I don't like catching black bass anymore. Ow! Come on, Nintendo. Spoiling the fun. No, I hope this doesn't start making me feel sleepy. It's looking at a small, dark screen. Come on. Okay, we're 7 more catches away from just dumping everything and going to a Nook Miles Ticket Island. That is a large, actually. Alright, come on. Wish me luck. I'm sorry, what? I don't like black bass. Send them away. I'll put them in the deposit box, even when the nooks are open, just to prove a point. Dorado, I think. That's what you call experience. And that's the 3rd Dorado I've caught today. I caught the other 2 this morning, if you're wondering. Go on then, let's try that other beach and we'll see what happens. Because I'm getting a bit sick of not seeing any fish. I'm very sorry if this is a mahi-mahi, by the way. Okay. Okay. Nope. This is slow, isn't it? Now we have shooting stars. Okay. Right. I should probably go look for Celeste then. See how many NPCs we'll get. You know, I've not been into the campsite today. Is it an ugly villager? That's the question. It usually is. It's not. He gets a pass. You know, with shooting stars, what was really crazy about that achievement was the day I had a heavy meteor shower, there was nothing in game to indicate that. There was no Isabel announcement, there was no bulletin board, nothing. Just I was playing. In fact, I was actually looking for the Wisp event when I was still doing Wisp. I just thought, yeah, that's a lot of shooting stars that I'm hearing. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to a Nook Mars Island. Glad to hear it, Chloe. Happy I can keep you company. Now, in return, if you could get me some fish to spawn that I actually need, that would be much appreciated. Also, I have to ask, anything interesting in the loft? I need to know. My brain just malfunctioned right there. So did my thumb. One of those, please. Nothing scary in the loft? No spiders? You're UK, right? Dump everything here. Yeah, I bought this coffee this morning. Make sure you put away your stuff that needs to go in the bin. Don't chuck it out the window. Fair enough. I was in the bathroom last night after the stream, and I just, like, look up from my sink, like, oh, hello, huge spider. What am I doing? Shovel and axe. Yeah, I think I need another shovel. You can actually see in the background, next to the plant, I'm doing this backwards. That green stick thing, that's my spider catcher. So if I suddenly, like, look up in Shadow, you'll get to see it in action. Right, I've not been to a Nook Mars Island for 4 months-ish. That's a huge lie. I was there like 2 months ago to get the scorpion. And then I was there again recently, which you'll see in the next video of, oh no, never mind. I cut that out and made it into a short. If you've seen the YouTube short, that's the last time I went to a Nook Miles ticket. Yeah, it's funny how they get stuck in the bath. Like, every other spider can climb out except them. It's so... I don't even know the word to describe it, but it's just kind of funny. Like, how can they be bigger than everyone else, but have less spidery features? Oh, I should have brought a vaulting pole. I could make one, I suppose. Betting quite heavily on some expensive beetles and such to spawn. I need a ladder as well, I guess. I guess it's not the end of the world. Forgot that was going to be able to happen. Right. I am now afraid that this is Trash Island. We'll see. We won't see. If this is a can, this is Trash Island. Or I just got very, very, very unlucky. Nope, okay, we're good. Wait, can this be a mahi-mahi? I think it can. Never mind. In the bin. Those are mediums, yeah. You know, you're gonna probably get a bit dizzy with me running around in circles on this island. Could this be a mahi-mahi? That's deserved. Okay. Now, I don't know if I just sucked there because I did actually mess up, or if the mosquito did the whole old gen thing where it like interrupts your fishing. Come on. We need action. Sorry, not sorry, but yay. I'm not gonna scream into the mic over a duplicate. Mind, that's, I think that's my third mahi-mahi. So I've got 2 in storage now, including the one that I just caught. But I've caught like 6 giant treble. So, yay! Okay, very happy. Yes. Alright, so now I just need an eel, and I might just call it quits if I don't see an eel in the next, like, 5 minutes. Oh, it was Unite Art that didn't have the Mahi Mahi. Sorry. No, I still need one more of my Mahi Mahi for the model. I've got 2 in storage, and sorry, I've got 1 in my inventory, 1 in storage, and then the 3rd one is in the museum. So still need to get that last one, which if I really... And this is, you know, a last resort. I'm bored and you guys want content. I will reset at the pier for like an hour. Or I'll just go craft like 250 fish bait. I'm not afraid to do that. Like, fish bait is nowhere near as bad as it used to be to craft. Version 3.0 Master Race. Okay. If that was a back-to-back, that's, yeah. You were going to be heading straight to Nookmars Island, right? It has the name Suck in the name. Probably should have brought a wetsuit here as well, just to go for the flatworm at the same time. And then I could have been diving around the island. And if I saw eels, I could just go straight inland. So what fish are you guys missing, or have you got all of them just missing just the one, or 1 or 2 here and there? Yeah, my first playthrough in 2020, I actually missed a fish in June. Wait, might have been July actually. I missed the sweet fish. How do you miss the sweet fish? I thought I caught it and I just didn't. Or I did and I didn't donate it. It was something like that. I've never done that in any Animal Crossing though. Okay, if I choke this, I'm not gonna say. Come on, let's do it. 1 and done. Come on. No comment. That's the wrong eel! Someone 2 and 3. Hello, how are you? Are you having a good Saturday? You just missed me catching a random mahi mahi. Sorry to rub it in there. And I know. Oh, the tuna as well. Yeah, the pierfish. That mechanic's very... I like it, but I don't like how difficult it was to get fish to spawn there before the hotel. So for context, since you've just joined the stream, we are currently after all of the August critters. This morning I caught the bugs, so they're all done. I wouldn't be able to do it right now anyway because it's too late in the day. And I've just finished the softshell turtle. Caught the ray about half an hour ago. We're after the moray eel right now. And then we have to catch the flatworm. And we're done. We're done for August, at least. I'm looking forward to the fireworks show tomorrow, though. I always enjoy the end of summer with the raffle fireworks and such. And it's probably my favourite Animal Crossing theme as well, the fireworks show. I've used it a few times in the videos. So back in the day, in like Wild World, you could hit the water with the net and it would get the fish to go away. But it doesn't seem so effective anymore. I might be talking out of my feet. I don't need them. I'm so sorry, Nino. I feel very jammy. I am sorry, but it appears if you go to a Nook Mars Island, that's how you catch mahi mahi. It's okay. It's RNG. Like, you know, I spent over 100 fish bait just to catch the char, and I've had a previous island where I caught 3 of them in 30 catches. That's how it goes. My first island took me, I think, like 150 to 200 bait for the stringfish. And on this island, I think I caught like 3 of them, just no bait. The first one was after like 4 or 5 bait. That was in the first episode, I think. We're not getting any eels, are we? One eel in like half an hour? It's quite saddening, to be honest. You know, I've had some thoughts from yesterday just making me chuckle today, just randomly. The Happy Home Paradise yesterday, making the toilet house. It was so random. Imagine going on vacation and like the whole theme of your holiday. It's toilets. Ooh, I can't even walk around the back of there. If we can get a wetsuit from Wilbur, I'll do some diving. Okie dokie. Yeah, the 2 cars inside the house. Man cave. Okay, right, I think new plan then, because this is getting really boring and stale already, is let's go back to Solero. I'm gonna get my wetsuit out. We will jump in the sea. Hopefully get the flatworm. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see an eel or 3. Yeah, so I made a rule for myself. If you're referring to me, someone, I don't want to be using or abusing the online. I'm still going to be doing those achievements. Yeah, okay, let's put these back in the storage. I think it's in the clothes department, isn't it? But yeah, hey look, I got my wetsuit back. I have no idea how I managed to sell that. Eels? I'm gonna start repeating what SpongeBob said. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's get some flatworm. This actually might be it as well. Okay. I always found the diving in this game, they definitely knew. They didn't mess it up in New Leaf, but they made it frustrating as anything to catch some of those creatures. Because they would just go right under the net and off they go. Bye-bye. You can't catch me. How the jellyfish has changed over the years in this franchise. You know, back in the day, it's in August, or like the second half of August. You can catch the jellyfish with a fishing rod. New Leaf comes out. If it touches you, it's annoying. And then you can catch them again in this game. Go for it, Pascal. What? Oh, 3 sea creatures. Yep. I was like, wait. I've already finished Deep Dive. Ah, the hours I spent just swimming around up here. It's good. It was like 35 Celsius. And all I wanted to do was just actually jump in the sea. But I couldn't. I was sat here catching weird creatures on this game. Speaking of the jellyfish. Hi, Leia. Welcome to the stream. Are you having a good Saturday? I was having a very good Saturday until the eel didn't want to spawn. Have you watched any of the videos for the all achievements? The correct answer is yes, by the way. Right now I'm hunting for the flatworm, but we're only getting... This game is actually taunting me, isn't it? I want to fish the eel, but it's giving me the deep sea creature eel. Ooh, I could eat a pineapple right now. That's like a top tier fruit. Like, just like the Solero is a top tier ice cream. So, current status on all of the critters. Okay, just caught that one off a Nookmal's island. Caught this one about 45 minutes ago. Just caught 2 of those. Sorry. 9-art. Rubbing it in, aren't I? So yeah, we're currently missing the moray eel for August, and I'm currently after the flatworm here. I started this island in January 2026, so yeah, we're playing a full year basically from the start. Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. 9-art. As for current achievements, if you haven't seen, I've caught 5,000 fish, 5,000 bugs, and 2,500 sea creatures. So I feel like I'm experienced enough to, I guess, complain. It's good. This is a chill game. Just hopefully not too boring for everyone to watch. Just more diving content. Although, if I did stream, you know, the angling for perfection, deep dive, you've got the bug. When I go back on myself there, you've got the bug would have been entertaining because that was over 200 bugs an hour I was catching. That was some, you know, full steam ahead gameplay. I'd never thought it was possible to get sweaty playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, so I looked on my tracker today, and I am 90.77% of the way done with all of the stamps. It's starting to feel like, ooh, yeah, home stretch is here. Except when you look at what's remaining, it's like, no, we still have a full year before we're gonna get anywhere close to being done. And that's only if I don't cycle out my villagers, which I'm very much against doing. Especially when we have, like, Julian, you know. So, more eel. Okay. Yeah, more eel is an all-day thing. I might not bother too much about him, because the likelihood is, with the more eel, I'll just be doing my daily stuff, and I'll catch it. And you'll see it in the next video or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna feel very... I'm not sure if it's bittersweet, but once the series is done, it's gonna be very much like... what do I do now? I think, we were playing with the idea of Discord last night. I think that might actually be quite a valuable thing that we can kind of create a how to get all the achievements channel. But we'll be soon enough delving into other games. To some people's disappointment, that is. I feel like I need to release tension in my neck. I don't know if you guys ever feel like that. It's too much gaming. Yes! I'm glad I didn't actually board land and then reset the inventory. So I was literally about to. Right, so that's all the creatures apart from the moray eel. Let's take the long way to the shop, just see if there's any eels. And let's remove this, otherwise I will absolutely, by accident, just walk into any eels that I see. That's a lesson I learned from New Leaf. Fishing with a wetsuit on, and then you just waddle into the sea. There goes the oarfish I wanted to catch. I'm gonna do it. Okay. 2 is enough. We will go to all of the beaches, just see what's happening. Any eels? Yeah, stay away from the pier, right? There's something wrong with it. Something wrong with the pier. Nah, it's not on my island. Like, the pier on my island is fine. If you go to a Nookmar's island, nothing but mahi-mahi. Okay, so while I remember, I'm gonna just put the flatworm over by the museum. And hopefully I don't break my neck in doing this. Didn't. I'm still alive. I just had a heart attack because I looked at my inventory. Where did the soft-shell turtle go? And then I remembered. I put it safely in here, I think. Yep, there she is. Cool. Panic over. If I was wearing like an Apple Watch or something, it'd be like, hey, your heart rate just suddenly spiked from like 55 to 100. Yeah, good old eels. So I've caught an eel this morning when I was looking for the moray. And of course, ribbon. That was horrendous. I swear I've caught 5,000 fish. Like, I did it, right? I did that. There we go. My hand wasn't even on the controller. I was not ready for a one-biter. Go away, buggy. Go. Yeah, I totally just humbled myself. No, it really didn't look like Celeste was on our island tonight. I might have another wander in a sec. You know, I felt like that with the snapping turtle. I spent days trying to catch that thing, and then suddenly I was catching like 5 every evening. Notice how Pascal gave me 2 pearls. That is the, you know, the sign right there. I've given him a lot of stuff. Come here, Mr. Eel. How can you be an all-day creature and not shit yourself? Like, the migratory locust? That thing is very common, right? I spent like 25 minutes searching for that. All I saw was long locust, grasshoppers, and rice grasshoppers. But I know, as the month goes on, I will see hundreds of them. Alright, let's go to the other beach. Should we do like one last sweep and then we could do a couple of homes on Happy Home Paradise? I was hoping to have all of this done by like 25 past 8 and it's 4 minutes to 9. I'm sorry, I just have to. I can't help myself. If I see a large shadow at the pier, I'm giving it a go. So I'm just seeing if I can change the thumbnail of our stream, because I don't think we're going to be doing any Enshrouded tonight. There's a fin over there. I am confused. I am new to this. Okay, here we go. Yep. Change thumbnail. Yes. Chill Animal Crossing. Save. Are you done? I can't tell. It's saved. Nice. Alright. Give me something good. I opened my can of Pepsi and it scared me and I pulled it away. You know what? It's worth it though. I don't care. I only care about eels. That's... yeah. We have to collectively think eels. Get them to, you know, manifest. Come to the shores of Solero. We need you. I don't know why eels seem so rare in this game. I swear they were like relatively common in like city folk. Let's have a look. Yeah, my island. Ah. We have Rory and Sylvia as the starters. Bianca, Bones, Zoe. The main man, Julian. I have his picture twice. I didn't even know that was possible. Big man Bruce, Alfonso. The lore with Alfonso is I've had that guy on every island since Wild World. I do miss his Mario shirt though. They just replaced it with a red hoodie. We have Barbara. And finally Colton. He's pretty cool. Yes, let's say that shark. That was a sucker fish. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, Bones is you know, suddenly became one of my favorite dogs. I used to really, really like Biscuit, but I think his eyes kind of creep me out now. No, I would feel a lot better if we caught an eel. Do I actually have to go and craft bait? I don't want to do that. That's savage. Please. Fish reset time. Let's do it. Everyone, hands together. Eel. Yeah. Eel. That's all I'm thinking. That's the only thing going through my mind. Eel. Of the moray variety. Nope. Nope. Why? I'll tell you, one of the craziest realizations with latency, whenever I've played in handheld mode, just how much faster I can fish. You know, like reel in the bobber with fish in handheld, because the Joy-Cons are directly connected to the console. Like, I'm playing with a wired controller right now. But I used to play with the same controller but without the wire in, and if I was sat like across the room, I was missing so many fish just because of the latency. Kind of defeats the purpose of wireless, right? I'll catch this one this time. Nah, why not? I wasn't ready. Now it's gonna feel like the data I presented in the video after 5,000 fish is just a lie. But I promise you it's not. I had a really bad habit of every time I caught a fish, of like turning to type in the number into my key, into the spreadsheet for like a month after doing that. I'm getting nervous now. If I see an eel, I might just not catch it because I've lost the ability. Yeah, this is getting tricky now. I think, tell you what, let's set a timer. What should we do? 10 minutes? Let's do 10 minutes. That would take us to 9:15. If we've not got that pesky eel, we'll go Happy Home Paradise. 3 projects. And if I still feel awake because I've just opened my Pepsi, we'll start Pokemon tonight. Because my sister... That was a shark. What? Why was he so close to the beach? I've never seen that. My sister has never, prior to Shining Pearl, finished an Elite Four. And we've played like almost every single game since Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And she's never finished one. Right. No choke. Lock in. Come on. We are free. I'm gonna say it, Leia. You put in chat eel. That was all you. Thank you so much. We're done. Success. All right. So, August is complete, and I can chill for the next 30 days. Where next month, so in 30 days' time, I will be streaming. Because, as far as I'm aware, we actually finish the collections of Fish and Bugs. Let me just check. I need to make sure. September Fish. New in September. Pike. Salmon, King Salmon, Mitten Crab. Yep, so Fish we will finish next month. And Bugs, I believe, is also next month. Monarch Butterfly, Red Dragonfly, Cricket Bell Cricket. Yep. So next month, we will finish both of the Critopedias for bugs and fish. And then we'll also get 2 new golden tools to add to the showcase right there. Yep, let's donate these. Nice. That was successful, and it took an hour and 20 minutes, let's say. Let's just make sure I've donated everything. And that's by referring to the owl icon next to the name of each creature. If I miss any this late into the game, it's not a good time. And it's not a good look either for someone who is supposedly quite meticulous. Yep. Yep. Sweet. And yeah. Yep, you're done. Cool. I'm happy. So, the timer can go off. We spent 5 minutes. Well, 4 minutes since I set the timer. Let's go Happy Home Paradise and see if we can make some more toilet homes. I actually do need to just check. I hope you're looking, 9art. One, two, a 3. The next time CJ's here, I'll dedicate it to you. I think I will be streaming tomorrow, yeah. It's gonna be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, though. We're gonna be creating a new file. And yeah, so what I was saying earlier is my sister has never finished a Pokemon game. At least the story, getting to the Elite Four and Champion. Until Shining Pearl, which happened a couple of months ago. And since then, I've been saying to her, hey, I need to make a new file, catch up with you, and then we will have a fight. I need to assert my dominance. So it would be a fun sibling rivalry. Do we get a second DIY? I think we do. Oh, he looks mean, doesn't he? He looks how my neck feels. Sag. Right. I'm gonna assume the relaxed position. I don't want Poké Debt. 20k. Wow. Yeah, one of my favorite items from New Leaf was getting the piggy bank for saving 1,000,000 bells, and then taking it to Cyrus and making it gold with a gold nugget. That was such a cool looking item. Cafe. Let's do cafe. Let's be creative. It's 9:10 at night. I'm feeling sleepy. Hence one of those. Let's make a good cafe. One that I would like to go to. It's very beach theme, isn't it? I don't like the blue. I don't like the white. None of these go. Yeah, this is going to be very beach theme, isn't it? That looks good enough. Let's go with that. Hey Blaster, welcome to the stream. I have to say, this is only my second stream. My very first stream was yesterday. Something about... I figured out how to do it a while ago, and I just had to muster up the courage to actually do it. And what'd you know? People are tuning in, so I must be entertaining to some extent. We need to make this thing bigger. That's horrible. That will do. What should we do? Leave it like that? This is the best cafe ever. It's like an insane asylum. I'm gonna put some effort into this because the cafe and the restaurant, you can go into the back where the chefs are, and you can get a daily DIY recipe. Well, a cooking recipe, but yeah, still. So if I'm gonna be running through here in the future, I would like it to be somewhat nice to look at. You know what? That was the worst performance of catching fish. So I'm glad you found it fun. You know what? It was fun because I'd already caught all those fish before. If it was stuff that I needed and I was repeatedly failing them, that's not fun. And I've done that before. What do we want the inside of the cafe to be like? Yes, okay. And then... it's like the inside of my house. Is there a way to get windows in this thing? Yes. That's what I want. Yep. Alright. Let's furnish this place. One by the window. That's going to be the table that when you sit there in the beginning of summer, and you're by the beach and you're having like a coffee and a slice of cake, sun comes out, and it's so unbearably hot that like you just have to grit your teeth and bear it because it's just nice to be at a cafe. Yeah, it was a bit jammy that I caught 2 mahi-mahi, but it's very rare for something like that to happen, and like, you know, in the space of 5 minutes of catching 2, although saying that, I caught the giant trevally back to back with a mahi-mahi when I actually finished those 2. Yeah, you almost forgot to visit KK. Yeah, I'd do that. I had to last year, or a couple of years ago when I was, you know, trying to play Animal Crossing seriously, which is a fun sentence to say. I was setting a reminder on my phone that used to recur at 6 PM every Saturday. So I'd actually go and see KK Slider. Otherwise, it's just, well, there goes another Saturday. Only like 80 of them to go. Oh yeah. That luck is long gone now. You know what that means though, right? The final flea that I need to catch, I'm not seeing that thing until October the 12th. That's the prediction. This is also a horrible design for a cafe. Oops. It is 17 minutes past 9 at night. In the evening. I've been to some cafes that, like, oops, are similar. Yeah, they use weird, like, really old furniture like that. And then they put the... Yeah, they put one of those on there. Oh, never mind. They put one of these on there. What can I do to make this thing look terrible? It already looks terrible. You know what? Like, the flea is... I know I've been banging on about it the last couple of days, but it's one of those that just... If you miss the window, it's absolutely like a gut punch. Just because of how painful it is. Yeah, catching one of them is fine, but 10? It goes back to what I said in one of the first episodes, like, oh, the way you catch the flea, you just spend all of summer inside playing Animal Crossing, and you might be able to do it. Wish we had a hand washing station, like COVID times. That was a fun time, wasn't it? Lockdown and Animal Crossing. Absolutely perfect. We put some food out on the table, so that sounds like a good idea. Like a goldfish? Yeah, why not? That was a misclick, by the way. What do you normally get served in a cafe? Veggie sandwich. Mushroom pizza. What's the thoughts on mushrooms? Because I think it should be banned. How can a food have mush in its name? Yeah. I know a lot of people who really, really like mushrooms, but bad. I don't see the appeal personally. Cake by the window. Alright. Cool, we're not going to spend too much. Oh no. you you spelt yucky wrong. Mushrooms are yucky. He's not going to be staff because he's the guy that likes toilets. Deirdre can be staff. Podge just looks like he's really annoying, so... Sorry, annoyed, so I don't think he's going to be very good at customer service. I think Blair. Perfect. Cafe. I think very simply. Where is it? Cafe. Wow. What am I doing? Right, I need a capital C. We need cafe. Dell. You're not going to be able to predict this. Okay, yeah. Boom. What? What? You've included a word or phrase that can't be used. I don't get. Is it Dell? Can someone explain? That makes no sense to me. Dell shroom. Yeah, you're rubbing in the mushrooms right there. Alright, let's take a picture. Do you know what? We can make the restaurant and we can call it like Della Mahi Mahi. I'm sorry, shroom ain't getting in. We're not doing mushrooms. It's like when November rolls around and you have to pick up all the mushrooms, I'll just put them in the bin. Except the expensive ones, they can be sold. Hey Lottie, you know what? Let's take that photo. Selfie! Anyone else find this theme like emotionally inducing? We did it, team. I'm sorry, but 100% of the effort was put in by me. I'm gonna say some words. Perfect. It's perfect. Wow, my neck feels like the subscribe button after I posted the first video. Yay. Money? I should get hella money now, right? Like 20k? We in business. Should we do the restaurant then? I mean, we're here, aren't we? We can do a Mahi Mahi themed restaurant. But first, I'm gonna buy these. Let's make a restaurant. Gotta be funny. Let's see if we can get AI to make a terrible restaurant and then, like, copy it. Come on, it's generating. That's really interesting. We're not going to go with the AI option because the images were absolutely horrendous. Okay, I need to make this aesthetically pleasing. So pink siding is out of the question. That's not happening. I'm just wondering. This might go terribly, by the way. Let's have a look here. Bear with, the stream's going to look really funny for a second. What am I doing? That's the one I need. Right, let's make that smaller. So this is like my actual screen at the moment. It's ultra wide, so apologies. Yeah, AI came up with this. Let's move the chat out of the way. Right, sorry. The inexperience right now. Yeah, that's what we ended up with. Wait, the Grub Grotto. It's a tasteful name. Okay, cool. I didn't mess up the format of the stream. Lovely. What do you think? Was AI good? Bad? Bit messy to me. Oh, sorry to hear about the ads. I literally have that setting turned to low. Just because when I watch streams, I don't want to see thousands of ads. So I think it really is just YouTube doing its thing. Okay. Just know that if you watch the ad, I appreciate you. Let's go with something like this, right? Sorry, brown roof, white side. Ooh, that looks like steakhousey. I don't like the blue. It's too blue. That'll do. My skills? I don't have skills. I have a gut feeling, and it's passable. Right, big restaurant. Yes, we need windows. No windows in a restaurant is like psycho. Right, let's do this. We need some restaurant appropriate tables. Will I house? I do a decent exterior, I would say. I'm not the biggest creative person when it comes to interiors. I've always struggled with that. Let's do 3 big tables. We can put like... No, you know what? You ever been to a restaurant where like, you know, oh, a table for two or something? It's like, yes, sure. We have the perfect table. It's right next to where the servers are going in and out constantly. You get the back of your head smashed in by some guy with hot plates. You know what, Leia? You'll have to visit my channel after the stream and go through yesterday's stream. And there was, I think his name is Lionel, right? He's a lion. And he asked for his vacation home to have the theme of toilets. I think I did a good job on the exterior. That was from the heart, for sure. Diner chairs are not appropriate. Well, I think it's gonna have to be these, isn't it? Should I just leave them like that? Yeah, it's just table chairs, cash register. Done and dusted. I should really use the Switch 2 mouse controls, but I'm gonna be old man yells at cloud. And just, no. Alright. This is a really strange formation. That's like a business meeting table, yes. Alright, let's get rid of this disgusting wallpaper and flooring. We need like a beachside restaurant. Definitely not that, that's horrendous. That's garbage. That'll do, that's like casual and nice. Dark floor, oh yes. That's the one. We need like a welcome mat, right? Green exquisite rug. Oh yes. Here we go. 5-star. 3-star in a restaurant. 5-star as a hotel. One cash register. We leave it on the floor. They spent all the budget on a golden cash register. Go on then. One table. Cool. Self-service, pick your own chair? Absolutely. Bring your own chair to the restaurant. Carpet for one, please. Do restaurant kitchens even have windows normally? I have no idea. I could add a little bar, couldn't I? I mean, we have the option for that. Forgive me, you're gonna have a side profile of my face for the next, like, 5 minutes. I just need to look at a big screen while I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm trying to look at a small screen within a small screen. That's on a very big screen. Let's have a look here. Right, kitchen stuff. That. A couple of those. One of those. A toilet in a kitchen. It sounds right, and then we can get Lionel to be the staff member. Yeah. I think what would logically make sense. It's like happen like this, or in the fridge with a bigger fridge. Toilet right there. Yep, that's the one. We should probably put the sink next to the toilet, right next to the ovens. Yes. Sanitary. Are those motorcycle helmets in the back? Yes. Does that imply I have a motorcycle? Yes. I will answer any questions you have. Okay, this is looking quite realistic here. What else do we need? We need like a prep station. Yes, some bins. Bin bags. Dessert station. That. Correct. Oh. Wet floor sign next to the toilet because someone couldn't aim. Lionel. Have you ever seen a pool table in a kitchen? Well, now you have. There you are, blessed. Look, she couldn't be happier. Lottie is absolutely over the moon that you can cook up some good, and then drop a game of pool right there. Let's change the old paper out. What gives like in kitchen vibe? There we go, perfect. You wanted to get a license for the bike, but the one for your car is already expensive. Are you UK or America? I had to do my license twice for the bike because over here you can get like a restricted license at 19 and then you have to do the exact same test all over again at like 23 and then you can get the full license and then you can ride anything you want. But yeah, for a while I was stuck on a restricted license, so it was a nice, you know. Okay, let's get some food in this. Why is the first thing I go to mushrooms? That's just not okay. Bread. Coffee machine, that goes well. Yep, some of them. Chippies as well. There, it looks like it's breaking. Sorry, I'm like 300 feet away from the microphone. Yeah, so I thought this would be a very good design choice. Like, you know, sometimes you get a little bit of like chip oil in your coffee. It would just go very well. Ooh, Germany, you guys are very, very disciplined when it comes to riding and driving compared to the UK. Right, that looks good. Pasta in a frying pan sounds incorrect, don't you think? Right, okay. The pizza. Okay, this is looking good in here now. You ready for some Animal Crossing photography? Get ready for this. Boom. We're finished. Yeah, we're done. The toilet stays for sure. Yes. The chef. There he is. The toilet man himself. Lord is good. Stew cashier. Derwin looks like he's hella gonna drop everything just before he gets to your table. Oh, you ordered the pasta? Here, wear it. Yeah, our UK drivers could definitely learn something from Germany. Let's give it a name. So we say something mahi mahi. Go on, list the name for the restaurant. I'm listening. What should we do? Like mahi da mahel? Mahi del. Misclick. I don't know what that means. It's just, yeah. What are we saying? I'm open to options. You guys were shouting at me with the cafe. I feel like I'm being watched by a big spider somewhere. Yeah, let's try it actually. Okay, it must be Dell. Must be Dell. Yeah. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you. Mahi mushroom. I can't look at the word mushroom for too long. Sweet. Let's take that photo. You were here. Mahi mushroom sounds like a Mario Kart track. We can't zoom in any further. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, look at that. That was a good team effort. Ooh. I am finished working, I think. So I reckon we're in a good spot to take like a 5-minute break. And I think if I load up Pokemon Diamond, we can do like an hour of that, if I can stay awake. And yeah, we'll see how far I can get in an hour, because I think the game is like 20 hours long, and I need to do a little bit of post-game to actually be able to stand a chance against my sister this time. So I think we're going to get cracking, but yeah, about a 5-minute break, and then it's Pokemon time, which sadly I'm going to have to delete a profile. Alright, well, I'm going to put it to be right back, and we'll be about 5 minutes. So go get a drink, hydration break, a snack, stretch your legs. Be back in 5. Okay, welcome back. If you are still around, if you took a break, that's good. If you didn't, fair enough. Load them up. I'm gonna set a timer for like 55 minutes. Should do the whole run in like Italian or something, and I just play it completely blind. Yes. Oh, the nostalgia is like. Is everyone hydrated? Because I'm gonna be going to bed in like an hour and a half, and I'm taking in caffeine right now, so good luck me. Right. Which one looks most like me? It's gotta be default male. I did make an Instagram account for gaming, which I think still has the AI slop profile picture, but I've not used it. I posted once and just have not done anything with it for a very long time. It's there, I should definitely use it, but yeah. Should I do something like... imagine my sister rocks up for a battle and she just sees this username. Right, let's be serious. It is indeed. I know this guy's name. And I think you guys do too. Imagine going to school and you have a friend called Mushroom. I shouldn't laugh because that probably actually happens these days. Mushroom, is it? That's your friend's name? That deserves a screenshot. Okay, let's go, let's go. Man, I remember the first time ever booting up Pokemon Diamond on the DS. I was lying in bed on a school night. I shouldn't have been playing my DS, but I was. And, this is just the most nostalgic thing. Twin Leaf Time theme. It's different. Let me see if I can make my window bigger. There we go. Can actually see what I'm doing now. That's gonna make me laugh all the way through this entire game. It's like, hey, go follow Mushroom. Yeah, I really should use other socials now that I'm actually starting to take this a bit more seriously, and I can post on there, and it's a lot less. You know, I feel like if you make a post on YouTube, people miss it, but if they're following you on socials, they're not really going to miss that. I really wasn't reading what she was saying. I think we have to go to his house then. I've played this game enough. Come on. Third. Mushroom. Yeah, I can't take him seriously. His name is Mushroom. If I get 5,000 subscribers, I'll name my next pet Mushroom. Do we have to talk to his mom? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the themes in this game just god tier. You like full orchestrated music, just yeah, amazing. I just remembered. We need to change text speed to fast. We're in a rush. Okay, let's find out. Okay, guys, tell me. What's your favorite starter for Gen 4? I think they're all solid picks. Yeah. If I get a shiny, I don't know what I'll do. I might attempt to backflip for the first time in my life. Nope. Yes. We have one option. Scratch. Alright, we're gonna scratch twice more. And then stuff's gonna get serious. I also think tomorrow, the plan for streaming, I wanted to get that world record. So I believe in myself, I can do that, right? It's a game that probably no one even knows, but I love it, and I'm passionate, and I think I can do it. So I'll do it. So yeah, we had Turtwig, the grass type, turns into Torterra with the tree on his back, the big turtle tortoise thing. Chimchar turns into Infernape, the fighting fire monkey. And then we had Piplup, that turns into Empoleon, water and steel type. All very cool Pokemon. Like, they felt like Pokemon, right? Like, some of these new ones, like, I played Pokemon Sword. I just didn't have the same charm. Especially with that Dynamax feature. I didn't like that at all. Let's go. It's a shame she's cooking something not next to a toilet. just gave me a pair of Adidas. Gotta go fast. Sweet. Imagine if all of our towns were as close as they were in Pokemon. Like, that's crazy. Or at least in the games. So I have a team in mind. Oh dear, right. We're going territory Chimchar only for quite a while. I'm not going to spoil my team. If I give it a nickname, I can't call it Mushroom. It's not happening. See what AI comes up with. The justifications for the name that AI come up with is incredible. Okay. That's crazy. Flaming hot like the Cheeto, but with more attitude. Favorite Pokemon of all time? That's a good question. That's a really tricky one to answer, actually. Because I have favorites based on, like, appearance, what type they are, abilities. The one that comes to my mind right now is Dialga. He's just awesome. He's basically a demigod. The ruler of time. What about yourself? I guess to everyone watching. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? What is it? Why? Let's give him a nickname. I reckon. Panflam. Done. I don't know if you're trolling me, but hopefully not. Yes. Your friend Mushroom. Oh yeah, Mimikyu is pretty cool. Okay. Yes, Rowan, you've said this to me many times. Okay. Man, he looks old for 60, right? What's your preferred form for Giratina? Origin or the other one? I guess that's the downside of having analog sticks being the main control. I just flipped it the wrong direction. Actually, she gives me 5, but let's get a few more. Ocean. Yeah, Origin is cool, eh? Let's get a few of these as well. I'm gonna have to Google which the forms were. Forms. Oh, Altered was the one with the legs. Yeah, the flying Origin form. Yeah, that's cool. That's the one I never got to actually play with because I only had Diamond, not Platinum. Oh, oops. No, I'm not playing the... Well, not playing, not collecting or doing anything with the card game. It's the... I don't know why I see so much hype over something and it kind of just makes me like go in the other direction. I don't really follow hype trends and such. What about yourself? There's actually a few people at work that buy all the cards and such. Like, not a bit of me, I'm afraid. Mushrooms, mom. Mumshroom. Alright. Let's go deliver a parcel to Mushroom. Man, they treat the hat in this game just like Indiana Jones does. Oh my god, our first battle. You know, everyone and their mum will catch with Starly, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I have a team. It's optimistic. I'm going with it. Sweet. Yeah, you know, the artwork they're putting on them these days, fair enough. They are something to look at, for sure. So I reckon we have 36 minutes left. We might be able to get to Rourke in that time. Let's do it. Let's do it. She's empty. That's it. No more Pepsi. Welcome back, No. Always a pleasure. Also, I apologize, I do not pronounce the T in anyone's names. Just My accent. Blech. Yeah, playing all the Pokemon games. Do you play the spin-offs as well, like Mystery Dungeon? I mean, that's very old now, but it just came to my mind. Fair enough. It was something I came across a few years ago, and I never actually took part in it, but there was a big community, I think it was on like Facebook Marketplace, where people would just swap game cartridges rather than buying and sell the Switch games. I thought it was quite interesting. Level 6. Oh, I didn't even look at the nature. Let's have a look. It just makes me happy. Okay, so we have a physical attacker. That's really bad for the plan I had. Ah, well. It doesn't really matter. I actually never played the spin-off games, if that's what you're referring to, though. I had friends who did, but I just... You know what? When they were playing that, I was playing Wild World. Let's go with a scratch. Oh, come on. Oh no. I just revealed a box of monster on the floor behind me. That's one for tomorrow. Okay. Next one. I feel like sending the meme, or like the clip from The Simpsons of Ralph chuckling, saying he's in danger, and just sending that to my sister because now that I'm playing this game, she's in danger. So I missed out on the Pokopia. I should have bought that. I still haven't. Why am I using Ember? Well, it's stab, but... Oh well, there we go. Easy. Yeah, I felt like I definitely missed out there. The hype is, like, died down a bit. Okay. I did like find the performance between the Switch and Switch 2 like quite noticeable. If you can get it for the right price, because Switch 2 goes up in price I think next month. Yo. Yeah, I think Pokepia's got a DLC either coming out soon or it's in the works, something like that. Cute. Just realized what happened to my background. Huh. There we go. Just realized after all that time, lost the stream background. Nice. Man, I took 3 steps. We lost hype. Yeah, it's crazy. Yesterday we had 80 viewers. We have 8 tonight. It's pretty good. I will absolutely be posting Pokemon updates videos. The channel is not just Animal Crossing. It's going to be lots of other things. I did plan on doing a world record speedrun tonight for Enshrouded. Well, that's going to be tomorrow now. I just got too unlucky trying to catch a damn eel. It took too long. I was hoping it would be like 20 minutes to get the eel and then straight on to Enshrouded, but yeah. I also plan, because Enshrouded goes to full release on the 15th of October, I plan on doing like a fresh account, full game, 100% achievements, everything done on the hardest difficulty. And let me tell you, the hardest difficulty in Enshrouded is absolutely brutal. I'm trying to get some friends involved with Enshrouded, but no one seems to be terribly interested at this point. Quite sad actually, because that game is so fun for multiplayer. I should probably... the plan is to stream all of Pokemon up until the actual final battle with my sister. And I need to figure out a way to be able to get chat on screen. It just makes the videos look a little bit more alive. So Enshrouded is... it's been in early access for the last 2 years. It's actually by a German game studio. And I have nothing but good things to say about them. They're incredible. It's an open world, kind of like, you know, hundreds of years ago, disaster happened, you're the only survivor, you have to go awaken some other survivors. Kind of, it's difficult to explain because the story is not so linear. You find the story through lore notes, so you're reading the story basically. I just find the actual gameplay incredibly fun. I like using magic, so as a wizard, I'm happy. Like double jumping and gliding, grapple hook, that sort of thing. They've done some incredible updates recently. Sweet, so we just made it to Jubilife City. I wasn't really paying attention, but like the amount of shinks and just wild Pokemon I just ran into was like abnormally high, right? Yeah, it's like a survival game. Lots of crafting. I tell you, the building It's a voxel builder, and it's just incredible. It's so good. So I plan on streaming a lot of it. I've got some really cool base ideas. Yeah, thanks, Leah. Take it easy. Have a nice night. Let's go to the school first. Yeah. Oops. Alright. Hopefully I don't get my ass whooped. Good thing we are adamant nature, because these things are super fragile. Nice. Sit down. Okay. But yeah, recently in the summer Steam sale, I got my hands on Terraria and Stardew Valley, so we have lots of options, and of course, I've not touched it for a very long time, but Minecraft. My rig can handle some visually nice Minecraft, so I think an all achievements run on that is definitely in my future. I haven't done all achievements on Minecraft since PS3 days, so that kind of gives you an idea of how long it's been for me. You know, in October, on full release, they are adding it to consoles. I'm not sure if the Switch or Switch 2 will be included on that, but the cross-platform on consoles, I might be able to convince my sister to get it. And by convince, I mean I will go downstairs and pay for the game. That'd be fun. She does like hack and slash games like that, so it would be fun to, you know, have her as a tank and me as a wizard or something like that. I think we can play, like, well, up to 16 players in one file, so combat can get pretty intense. Okay, so I think we need to find those lines, don't we? We actually have to look at the border. Yay! Okay. "20 minutes. Ah, come on. Right. Go catch speedrun. There's 2 more clones that we have to go and answer a like trivia question. Where was the last one? I always forget. You down here? Yeah. They made it so you can just carry on hitting the A button the whole time, and like you won't mess it up. Yay, congratulations, us. Cool. So I'm gonna go up here first. I was trying to avoid that. I want to catch the little flower thing, Badoo. We've got a rival battle coming up very, very shortly, and I don't know if just having Chimchar is going to be enough, especially at this level. Take that. Alright. Let's get our second party member. That's not what I want. I'll take it out though. I need the levels. He did 3 damage. Feels a lot later than 10:30 at night. Come on. Come on. It's not going well. I need one of those. That's what I want. That one right there. Thank you. My Chimchar just goes at you and it dies. Wow, it lived. There we go. It crits when it has no health. Come on. Right. My own one of those, please. Oh, why are you running? This is gonna be like trying to get that eel earlier, isn't it? Two more encounters, and if I don't have it, we're asking Google. You know, cricket up. I had to. I'm bullying the little cricketer. 16 XP is not even worth my time. Alright, let's Google. 204. We're on 204. So yeah, it can spawn here. Right. Route 204. It's 25% chance. Oh. It's a 15% chance because it's nighttime. That makes a lot more sense. But the cricket top was 10% chance. That's a 10% chance. And I had one of these in the past and they suck. If you're ever into Pokemon again, there's the Pokemon database. That is incredible. So I've got that up right now and just putting in like Generation 8 Pokemon game and then like the specific route you're on, it will have both games, Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. What can be caught in both, times of day, rarity, and the level range. There we go. That's what I want. So far, my team is 100% female. Alright, come on. We need a name. What are we calling it? Guys, help me out. I have no idea what to call this thing. Call it like toaster or something. What do we call something that's made out of leaves and has a flower for a head and arms? I've got an AI overview from Google, and I don't even want to bother saying them. They are terrible. Actually, I lied. There was one that stands out. Roseanne. Okie dokie. Right, hopefully I can get to like level 11, and then we can go down to the rival battle. I might call it there after the rival battle. The timer says 10 minutes left. I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too much, especially if I plan on setting a world record tomorrow. Because I do plan on that. It will be mine. I will schedule the stream for... might be early afternoon. Let's see. But it'll be scheduled for at least an hour before I actually get to it. Okay. Good luck us. We are taking down Mushroom. yeah, tomorrow I will be live streaming Enshrouded, the speedrun that I plan on getting the world record time. There's a little bit more to it than that, because you might be thinking to yourself, like, well, how does he know he's going to get the world record? I just do, okay. You'll see if you join the stream. Thank you. It should be okay. I don't think there's going to be any issues with it. Confidence is key. Having the skill is also key. Ah, that's actually a good name. Sprite would have been good. Yeah, I plan on doing it in the afternoon. So, yeah, in the morning I've got real life things to do. And I'm gonna see if I can brush up the interface for the stream. Because I did this earlier, so I'm ready for it. But yeah, I want to make the stream more attractive. I think Roseanne's gonna die here. Well, that does nothing. If I get her down to like half health, and then I put Chimchar in, it should be good. Yeah, even though it's a speed run, I think it's going to be a couple hours long regardless. So it's a all boss speed run, although it's very, very outdated now. So the top one is very early. Second one you can do quite early. Third one, same, but the last one, you need... It takes quite a while to get there just to run there across the map. It's a really, really big size game. So, yeah. I'm excited. I've wanted to do it for a while. I haven't really been paying attention, but did the Piplup do anything but growl? Hell yeah! That was cool. Nice. Cool. Okay, so I am going to end the stream now. It's been a pleasure. It was fun. I'm really happy we caught the eel because that was troublesome, to say the least. And we have begun the journey to Pokemon. What's our game time? "45 minutes. Okay, so yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, tomorrow probably gonna start streaming with Enshrouded. If I have time, I'll jump back on Pokemon. If not, I'll stream Pokemon sometime in the week. It's something I'm hoping to get completed in the week, and then absolutely take my sister out in a Pokemon battle. So yeah, thank you all. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Peace.